Hey, welcome back to my Steam Backlog Bonanza, where I stream a little bit of my first impressions of a game from my Steam Backlog every day through August. We are almost finished with August, amazingly enough. Today it is Thursday, August the 29th, 2019, and I'm looking at Mount and Blade Warband. Released in 2010, I got it, I think, in a winter sale in 2010. I don't know how much I paid for it. I couldn't find an email record of it. I'm lucky that I found out when I bought it. In a land torn asunder by incessant warfare, it is time to assemble your own band of hardened warriors and enter the fray. Lead your men into battle, expand your realm, and claim the ultimate prize, the throne of Calradia. Mount and Blade Warband is a standalone expansion pack for the game that brought medieval battlefields to life with its realistic mounted combat and detailed fighting system. Now, I have played Mount and Blade, but only for 34 minutes, according to Steam. I'm hopeful that knowledge of the first game is not required to play this expansion. So first, let me go into the options here, make sure everything's kosher. So this game is from 2010, so this, I guess technically this would be a quote-unquote old game now. You can tell it's old because the screen aspect looks stretched. So it's clearly stretching a 4:3 square aspect ratio out to the 16:9 rectangular aspect ratio. I was looking for audio options, actually. I don't actually see a setting for... Oh, here we go. Music volume is already down. Sound volume... Okay, we'll leave that up. We'll turn the mouse sensitivity down. I don't know, leaving that... The music sounds pretty loud at right, and it's like only a third of the way up. This music is actually pretty good, actually. I noticed that right away. Music sounds very, sort of bombastic, action movie theme sort of music. Lots of brass and timpanis. Okay, I'm gonna turn the sound volume down, just because I feel like it's gonna be loud. So let's just do that. I turned the mouse sensitivity down. I'm not gonna try to change the controls, even though I want to. I'm gonna deal with WASD, even though I prefer to play ESDF, but it looks like it's gonna be too much of a pain to switch it. I'm going to start with a tutorial because I know from my brief experience with Mount and Blade that this is not an easy game to control. I feel like controls is... How do I put this? It's controlling your character in combat, I think, is one of the main learning curves that you have to get over. So let's start the tutorial here. You approach a field where the locals are training with weapons. You can practice here to improve your combat skills. Well, that's perfect. I don't know anything about a story here. I don't know what story is going on, if there is one. I guess it doesn't start till I get through the tutorial. My dog is in the corner snoring a lot, by the way. Oh, walk around the training field and speak with the fighters to practice various aspects of Mount and Blade combat. You can use ASDW keys to move around. Wow, I've never seen it described as ASDW. To talk to a character, approach him until his name appears on the screen and then press the F key. You can also use the F key to pick up items, open doors, and interact with objects. I don't know, maybe... Press the tab key at any time to exit the tutorial. Oh, it just disappeared on its own. Well, I'm glad I finished reading it. Wow. Hey, there I am. Okay, I feel like the mouse sensitivity is a bit too low, amazingly enough. Looks like I have a wooden sword for practice. That's cool. Well, this is some medieval-looking thing here. You can definitely tell it's an older game by the weird field of view. Looks almost like tunnel vision as you scroll, as you turn, which means it was made for a 4:3 aspect ratio monitor. This is a game that was made for square monitors, not rectangular monitors. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna have to turn this music down, because this is gonna get kinda on my nerves. I thought it would sort of change to something else, but... Let me turn that back up. Return to game. Alright, so walk around and talk to people, okay. This is even the tutorial is complicated. You don't get a step-by-step instruction for anything. This guy doesn't look busy. Hello. Oh, he's a veteran fighter. I don't know if I want to talk to him. Hello there. We are polishing off our combat skills here with a bit of sparring practice. You look like you could use a bit of training. Why don't you join us and we can show you a few tricks. And if you need explanation of any combat concepts, just ask and I will do my best to fill you in. I'm just going to jump right in. Oh, okay. Okay, he's... Oh, okay. Right button is blocking, it looks like. Ah, I hit him. He's a lot faster than I am. Hey, that was good sparring. You defeated me, but next time I'll be more careful. Do you want to have a go again? No, if I can defeat the veteran fighter, then I think I'm ready to play the game. I'm ready to jump in then, if I can just beat the guy without any... Let's just press tab and get out of here. Let's go into the main game. Let's start a new game. I thought it was going to take me forever to learn how to play this game, but I'm ready now. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Interesting. So I'm tempted to play a female just to see what they mean by that, just to see how they handle that situation. But then again, I don't really want to see. Not on my stream. I don't want anybody to yell at me. Because of if they don't depict it carefully, then yeah, that could end up not being very good. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was... I'm gonna say a traveling merchant. You were born the son of a traveling merchant, always moving from place to place in search of a profit. Although your parents were wealthier than most and educated you as well, they could. Well, okay, there's some text issues here. Although your parents were wealthier than most and educated you as well as they could... Oh, I just read it wrong. You found little opportunity to make friends on the road, living mostly for the moments when you could sell... excuse me, I'm over here hiccuping. You could sell something to somebody. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... a street urchin. As a boy growing out of childhood, you took to the streets doing whatever you must to survive, begging, thieving, and working for gangs to earn your bread, and live from day to day in this violent world, always one step ahead of the law and those who wished you ill. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became... a game poacher. I'm gonna say a university student. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way, you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself as a student in the university of one of the great cities where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all your lessons were learned in the lecture halls. You may or may not have joined in with your fellows as they roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. However, you certainly were able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how an angry townsman can be persuaded to set down his club and accept cash compensation for the destruction of his shop. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take the decision was... ... The loss of a loved one. That seems like... Well, actually, being forced out of your home seems more realistic, but I'm gonna say the loss of a loved one. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. All you can say is that you couldn't bear to stay, not with the memories of those you loved, so close and so painful. Perhaps your new life will let you forget, or honor the name that you can no longer bear to speak. That's pretty funny. I have a backstory. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. What will the game's saving policy be? Realistic, no quitting without saving. Allow me to quit without saving. Well, obviously I want realistic. Why would I want to quit without saving? That's cheating, man. I wish it would save automatically. I hate manually saving my games. Alright, tutorial. Now enter your name and distribute your attribute, skill, and weapon points. You can click on various elements on the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Phew. This one is complicated start to this game. Alright, what is my name? Robert. Robert Baratheon. Health 1, level. Skills. Wow. That's a lot of skills. So I'm starting out with leadership, prisoner management, attributes, charisma 9, intelligence 9. I'm gonna put one more point in intelligence, and one in strength, one in agility, and one... Let's put 2 in agility, so 7, 8, 10, 9. I feel like I would have more agility as a street urchin. Let's just shorten that to just Robert. Let's make it more fantasy sounding by calling him Robart. There we go. Skill points. Alright, Iron Flesh. What is Iron Flesh? Each point to this skill increases hit points by +2. Okay, that's cool. Proficiencies. I have 20 points to spend here. One-handed weapons, already 65. Nice. Archery crossbows. Throwing? Alright, let's increase one-handed up to 70. Let's increase throwing. I feel like I want to throw darts or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's even a thing in this game. How do you go backwards? What if I change my mind? Oh, wow. Okay, I don't get to change my mind. I guess I have to reset changes. Let's do 3 points of crop. well, another point of one-handed weapons. There we go. Good enough. Now for skills. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Looting. Amount of loot obtained. Let's, I got 10 of these, huh? Persuasion sounds like something I would want. As the son of a, tradesman, I feel like that would be something I would know how to do. Inventory management. Increases inventory capacity. Whoa, let's add one there. I don't even know what my inventory limit is, but I'm sure I'm going to need more. Wound treatment and surgery. Oh, okay, so that's cool. Party healing speed. Surgery is a mortally struck party will be wounded rather than killed. Huh. Interesting. Looting weapon master makes it easier to learn. I'm not gonna go for like a combat sort of a guy. I mean, I hope you can get through this game without a lot of combat. Let's do a trade +1. Oh, that's as far as I can go, I guess. Leadership +1. Looks like 3 is as far as I can go. Persuasion, I'll bring that up to 3. I'll even do another inventory management. Spotting. Party seeing range is increased. Let's do that. What is tactics? Every 2 levels increases starting battle advantage by 1. These are all party skills. Let's look up here at personal skills. Athletics. Let's do 1 point of athletics. Power throw. Each point. That's. I don't. He's not really an archer, so. Oh, power throw increases throwing damage. Oh, I did pick throwing, didn't I? Yeah, let's do a point of power throw. Did I get the right one? Power throw, yes. Iron flesh. And let's get iron flesh with the last one. Okay. Good enough. Robart is finished. Adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders. Is there a randomize? Yes, randomize. Try a couple more options here. Can I? Whoa, wow. Mouse sensitivity. And the mouse is backwards, too. Huh. I like that one. That's the one. That's the one I'm using. That just looks hilarious to me. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally, you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... ... let's see, join a caravan. I mean, how am I supposed to know which one of these to pick? I can go to the Kingdom of Swadia, Vagers, Kanati, Nords, Rodox, or the Sultanate. I have no idea how to choose one of these. I'm just going to pick one at random. That one. The Kanati. That's the one I'm going with. You came with a caravan, crossing the mountains that border Calradia on the north and the east, bringing spices from faraway lands to trade for wool and salt. The passes were still choked with snow and it was hard going, but at last you crested a ridge and saw before you the Calradian steppes. On some hillsides the thin grass of spring was already turning yellow, but the lower slopes of the mountains were still a vibrant green. Herds of sheep and tawny steppe ponies drifted across them like clouds, testifying to the wealth of the Kurgit Khans. From time to time, that's my dog snoring. From time to time, small groups of horsemen would follow your caravan from a distance, perhaps sizing up how well you could defend the wealth you carried. So it was with some relief that you saw the towers of Tulga rising up from the plains. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Tulga and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Whoa, we're starting right into this, huh? I don't see... Okay, hold on. Let me hit escape here. I gotta change my mouse sensitivity. It's too low. Who is who's fighting me? I don't see. Oh. Oh man. Okay, how do I switch weapons? Oh god, okay. Run away, run away. How do I change weapons? 1, 2, and 3 is not doing it. Mouse wheel? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, you, I'm ready. I hit him. Block. Hit. Right button to block. Swing. Oh! Oh, he hit me. Block. Swing. Oh, he blocked. Swing. Got him. Is he getting out his bow? What do you... That was weird. Why would you stop? I killed the bandit. I did it. Okay, can I loot him or something? Okay, I don't know how to loot bodies. Oh, there's another one. Merchant of Tulga. Are you all right? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Well, you're listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Are you going to offer me some healing? Okay, let's talk. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia in seek of fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson and they won't forget. Teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I mean, how much silver? How much silver and how much gratitude? You're not giving me a great sales pitch here. But, okay, I'm interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. You'll... Well, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. I said that weirdly. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work. That's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go round to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. 5 men? How am I supposed to convince 5 strangers to come with me? Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Tolga after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what to do next. You have taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing Q anytime in the game. And the music appears to have stopped. Whoops. Oh, that's weird. So, if I turn the camera around and I press W to go forward, my guy runs toward the camera. That's interesting. And then he turns around. He turns around after a second. Then he notices the camera's pointing the wrong way and he turns around. Press tab to leave now. You can press tab to quickly exit any location in the game. Can I steal your stuff? I guess not. Alright. Is there a door? Alright. Whoa! What the what? You are now viewing the overland map. Left click on the map to move your party to that location. Enter the selected town or pursue the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down the spacebar. I stopped there because I yawned. How do I... Okay, right click. What? I'm confused now. How do I thought I was gonna get a party inside Tolga. The town of Tolga seems unremarkable. You hear the occasional grumble in the marketplace about the price of everyday items, but there appear to be a reasonable amount of goods for sale. You see the occasional abandoned building, shop, or cart, but nothing more than the ordinary. Seems like I want to go to the tavern if I want to find people to help me. Let's go to the tavern. Hello, good tavern folk. I'm hiring, except... Oh, well, I did get a bunch of dinar. I have smoked fish I can give you to help. I have smoked fish and a book on the art of fighting with swords. Oh, can I read this? How do I read books? Man, this game appears a lot older than 2010 to me, but it's got a lineage of games that are far older than 2010, I would say. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna play this game. Let's see, Wandering Skald. Let's talk. Greetings to you, most noble sir. What is it you do? I compose and write songs for the lords of the land and their ladies. Sometimes I sing about war, sometimes about the virtues of kings, and sometimes, for the more sophisticated audience, about the virtues of wine. For most audience, however, I sing of love. Oh, don't remind me of my lost love. Okay, never mind. You don't look like an adventurer, so never mind. Can you tell me anything about the eligible maidens in this realm? What? Goodbye. A merchant. Hey, I grew up a merchant. Sir, if you want to justify the trust which I have placed in you, then make a bit of haste. Go find some volunteers. I'm not sure how much time we have. Oh, that's the guy. That's the same guy. I did the wrong voice. Okay, I forgot what voice I did. Whatever. So I'm looking for guys to hire. Did he tell me where to go? Oh, let's talk to this hired blade. Do you have need for more mercenaries, sir? Me and 2 of my mates are looking for a master. We'll join you for 564 dinars. I don't think I have nearly that much. I only have 100 dinars. I need volunteers. Greetings to you, sir. You look like someone who should get to know me. Why is that? I broker ransoms for the poor wretches who are captured in these endless wars. Normally I travel between the salt mines and the slave markets on the coast, on commission from those whose relatives have gone missing. But if I'm out on my errands of mercy and I come across a fellow dragging around a captive or two, well, there's no harm in a little speculative investment, is there? And you look like the type who might have a prisoner to sell. I don't want to sell prisoners, I want to recover prisoners. What if their families can't pay? Oh, then I spin them a few heartwarming tales of life on the galleys. You'd be surprised what sorts of treasures a peasant can dig out of his cowshed or wheedle out of his cousins, assuming he's got the proper motivation. And if, in the end, they cannot come up with the silver, then there are always slave merchants who are looking for galley slaves. One cannot do heaven's work with an empty purse, you see. Okay, that's all I need to know. You sound like a slimy individual. Anyway, if you have any prisoners, I will be happy to buy them from you. Not now. Maybe later. Bye. You seem like a horrible person. I'll just be going now. Okay, where do I find volunteers? Let's talk to the tavern keep. Good day, dear sir. How can I help you? Have you heard of anyone in this realm who might have a job for a man like me? Well, Sanjar Khan is often looking for mercenaries to fight in his wars. Let me think some more. I have heard from Caravan Noyan. Caravan Noyan has been asking around for someone who might want work. I'd watch yourself with him, though. You may want to speak with him. Let me think some more. There may be other work, of course. Lords and guildmasters often have other tasks which we don't hear about. Also, the villagers around here frequently need help, although they'd be more likely to pay you with a wedge of cheese and goodwill than with cold, hard dinars. I'll keep my ears open for other opportunities. You may want to ask again from time to time. Okay, bye. Okay, I don't see any volunteers around here. Can I just walk around the streets? I guess I'll walk around the streets. I need volunteers. Can I just, like, yell in the streets? Hey, I need volunteers. I'm getting a little bored. I'm not sure. This seems like a game that requires a heavy investment of time and energy. And I'm not really up for that right now. Hello there, horse merchant. Well, I'm sure that I can't afford a horse. A Kurgit skirmisher. Hey, will you volunteer? Mind your manners within the walls and we'll have no trouble. Oh, okay, I guess he's not going to volunteer. Hello, horseman. Okay, you're not going to volunteer either. Maybe I should open my quest log. How do I open my quest log? Okay, that's not a quest log. That's a game log. Notes? Click on a link to view the notes. Collect 5 men. The other problem is I'm sitting here yawning and can't hardly concentrate on what I'm doing. Merchant of Tolga wants you to collect at least 5 men from nearby villages. Oh, I have to go to nearby villages. After you collect these men, find and speak with them. He is in the tavern at Tolga. Okay, so I do have to leave. Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's find a nearby village. Can I walk out here? Oh, I can walk out here. Let's hit tab and... leave? Ah, here we go. Let's go to Dustril. Dusteril. This looks like a nice place for volunteers. Recruit volunteers, it's right there on the menu. The village of Dusteril appears to be thriving. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and drying meat testifying to the productivity of the village's cropland and pastureland. You remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Caravan Noyan of Kurgat Kanate. Kanate? I don't know what that word is. The populace is indifferent to you. Okay. 3 Kurgat tribesmen volunteered to follow you. Well, that was easy. I will recruit them for 30 dinars. And now I will leave and find another village. That was super easy. That looks like a castle. Alright, who is this? Let's go to Dashbiga. Let's go riding across the plains. There's a guy standing there. There's a castle. Who's that guy? Bandits!
Word with you about your personal belongings.
Oh wow, voice acting.
Why, it would be another traveler chance met upon the road. I should warn you, country here's a mite dangerous for a good fellow like you. But for a small donation, my boys and I'll make sure you get right ways to your destination, eh?
I added the evil laugh. I'll give you nothing but cold steel, you scum. There's no need to fight. I can pay for free passage. Well, how much is it? I do have 3 guys with me, right? We can all fight.
I'll give you nothing but cold steel, you scum.
You have encountered steppe bandits. You have 4 troops fit for battle against their 5. Uh-oh. Let's surrender. I don't like those odds. On the other hand, we could go out in a blaze of glory because I'm getting tired of playing this game. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. I'm charging the enemy. Charge! Where are the enemy? Oh my god, they're way out there. Oh, I have a horse. Why do I have a horse? I don't know how to use a horse. Get him, guys. Left click. Fire! Go! Ah! Look out! I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll get you guys! And your little dog too! Wow, the crossbow is really hard to use, I gotta say. I think I shot... Oh, I'm gonna get this guy. Oh, got him in the back! Oh, there's an arrow. I'm just gonna chase this guy down. Oh, almost ran into him. Alright, let's run away over here. Am I out of arrows? What is going on? Why am I not... I'll get this guy. Ah, he ran into a tree. Oh, get away from me with your spear. Oh! Oh, I hit him. Oh, no! Get away, get away, get away, you bastard. Are we winning? Oh, collision. It's a demolition derby of horses. Miss. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I have no idea what I'm doing. Arrows are flying all over. Oh, I think all my volunteers are dead now. Okay, so I guess you won't get any payment. We really are going out in a blaze of glory here. Okay, can I run away? Can I hit tab? Can't retreat, there are enemies nearby. Okay, maybe I should just kind of run. I haven't gotten a single one of them. Alright, I feel like I should run away. Let's run. Sorry, volunteers. I don't think I'm gonna be able to run. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Reload. Oh, they're right behind me. Oh, shift zooms in. That's weird. Do I have to? I haven't saved the game at all, so I'm probably gonna... How am I can't hit these guys. Ah! Oh, I got hit in the back. I will avenge you, volunteers. Oh, I got that one. Man, this... Oh, I got hit right in the face. Reload. Oh no, I'm down. I'm down. The battle was lost. Your forces were utterly crushed. Your casualties: 3 tribesmen, 2 killed, 1 wounded. Robart was wounded. Enemy casualties, none. Oh man. That was bad. Your enemies take you prisoner. Oh. Now I'm a prisoner. By order of King Harlus, Harlgoth Noyan of the Kingdom of Sweden has been indicted for treason. I don't know what that was about. After painful days of being dragged about as a prisoner, you find a chance and escape from your captors. Yes. Hey, there I am. Oh, there's the bandits. Okay, let's go to... Run, let's go. Run away. Let's go to Ruduna. No, stay away from me, bandits. Okay, well... That went well. Let's... Oh, man. I don't know if I can take this game much more. I think I'm gonna stop. I'm tired, not concentrating very well, not really into this game. I was really hoping I was gonna die in a blaze of glory and I wouldn't have to play anymore. So, yeah, this is a game that really requires a lot of dedication, and I am just not in the mood for that right now. I mean, it looks like an interesting game, but yeah, very complicated. A lot more of a simulation sort of a game than a game sort of a game. Maybe another time I'll be into it, but not right now. So I'm going to stop here, and I will be back tomorrow with another game from my Steam backlog. I only have a handful of them left. Let's see, 2 to be precise, in August. I might do a couple days beyond that, but maybe not. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. See you later.